All right, guys, it's your boy Devin with MERRITT Excavation RC, and you're probably wondering, why am I dressed like this? The reason being, it's like 110 degrees outside. I'm extremely sunburnt from work, so I'm trying to just keep myself covered up. Believe it or not, this is actually cooler. It's that breathable material than it is to let the sun hit you. Right here, we got 2 pieces of 3-foot Atlas track. We got a lot of work done on the train set. I had to do some revisions. Let me grab a cold adult beverage right quick, and I'm going to walk through some of the stuff that I did, why I had to do it, and the best way that I found to get, for one, the track bed level, and to get the material. Oh, let me just show you. All right, boys, so this is what we got so far. Now, I don't have any material under this because I'm going to show you guys how I've done it. Now, I did have some people ask if I'm going to do some of this with my RC excavators. And if you guys are new to this channel, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have my power on in here. But see, I have an assortment of dozers, haul trucks, excavators, and all these work flawlessly. But I kind of want to get this project started. I'm not going to say quickly, but I want to get all the kinks worked out. And then we're going to divert off here. And we're going to divert off here. And everything beyond this point, beyond this point, is going to be done with the heavy equipment. So, let me show you guys how I got my road bed perfect. So, all right, so let's take, for instance, this section right here. Since I did modify my road bed, I done away with this part because the grade was running up too high. It was probably running out of probably about a 10%, which is no bueno. So what I've been doing is, so about right there's level, and I'll get some milling started under here. I'll get some material started. I'll pick out my large screenings, or my large pieces. Let's see here, we're high now. So, guys, I worked on this till like 9 o'clock last night, and I got so hot. It's a pretty rough day at work today, let's just say the least. All right, so this section of track is level. So what I've been doing is taking my shovel, get my millings, kind of bracing the track, pouring it all over this track. Now, normally on a real railroad, they'll dump the ballast like on the tracks like this, and then you have a machine that comes in, and it's got a leveler that goes between like 50 foot of the track or 100, and then you have these little arms that come down and vibrates the ballast, and you level the track that way. It picks the track up and levels it. But I'm gonna show you guys what I've been doing. Oh, we got some overcast, so I can take my hood off. But so we're level, and I just been brushing the ballast into the track, and believe it or not, this technique has worked perfect, and it leaves a nice roadway. So now that, and we use a heck of a lot less millings, because what we're doing is we're just spreading it out through the line, and then we'll check our grade again right here. So remember, we want to keep it so that right there is level. Let's get some of our RC.S and just brace up our track. Now, I'm not worried about level this way because the track is rolling in, which is good. I'd rather the track roll in than be a like a negative. So I don't want it to roll outward. I want it to roll in. So you see, we're good, and we're almost level. Need another piece of stone under here. Good. All right, so see how much we need to come up. So I'm just gonna brush some stuff in here. And get this thing going. Now eventually I plan to like nail the track down, maybe get some like, damn it. That's what you don't want to do, is move your track, and I just did. So that's why I've got to get this thing nailed down or tacked down. Let's see if we're still level. Probably sit on a piece of gravel. We're still sit on a piece of rock. I'm telling y'all, it is so miserably hot out here. We're just a tad high, but we're gonna get this right. So as long as we're close to level, it's a good thing. You just don't want this thing like this right here, because it has a hard time climbing the grade. So right there, we're dead level. I had to make sure I still recording. All right, let's take, I'm pouring sweat. Let's take some millings. And kind of pack it in the line here. And I use a brush. It just kind of it's gentle on the tracks. You know, we're not necessarily dragging rocks on it. You know, it's not going to sit there and scar nothing up. Let's see here. And it just helps kind of separate our fines from our heavier material. Helps classify the material. And I found that this technique really works well. That sweat dripping off of me is nuts. I ain't never in my life felt the summer as hot as it is here in South Carolina. I mean, this is just ridiculous hot. So now, see, we got a good, sturdy, solid bed, and it didn't take much work at all. I haven't really set this part of the bed yet. I need to check the level, see where we're at. So that end needs to come up just a hair, but I need to see how the rest of it looks, because I might actually leave that slight incline. It's not too bad. You just don't want like a whole big section of track to be bad, you know. You just want to try to keep it, you know, I've got this up a little bit high because I'm going to run another track off here, and being at this elevation slightly higher, you know, we don't want to have to cut into this any. We just want like a gradual incline for our diversion right here, or our side track, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's see how we look on. Let's see how we look on level here, because the train can start like a descent here. All right, as y'all can see, our road bed's coming on nicely. And we just got to keep it brushed down. Then I'm gonna run the train through here for a little while, kind of let everything set in. But so we are running downhill just a little bit, but that's okay, because we're, you know, I know that we're high up here. We just don't want it too severe throughout the whole line. Let's see where we're at. See how much we got to bring it up to. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and put that there, and then we'll fill in all the way throughout. Let's see here. We don't have much more to go, and we'll have this section of track all the way done out. The hardest, well, I don't even know why I'm picking the melons out. I've got to, shoot, I gotta put material in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this one out, and then we'll run the train. All right, boys, so stage one, maybe stage half of one. It's complete. Now what I'm looking for is like low voltage spots. See, like you get spots in the line where it's kind of glitchy. Let's turn the power on up just a little bit. So a lot of that is due to contaminants on the line, that and or we need some feeder lines. I believe it's just trash on the line, but right now what we're really letting the train do, we're just letting it break in everything, kind of set everything in the ground, and we're finding where everything's hitting. So that's another thing. The train does struggle right there. But all of our curves look good. Got a low spot there. We definitely have some voltage drop now that the line has expanded so much. But I have another power pack coming. That just brings me back to my original statement that once we start branching out, we'll tie in another source of power. See where that voltage drop is right down there? I've got some sandpaper. I'm going to clean the rails really good. Or with some Scotch-Brite or something. Check it out. Should we add some cars right quick? Let's do that. Why not? So, I had a hard time with this car staying on the track. Hopefully, this one does. Guys, excuse the mess right there. I have a guy coming to pick that mess up for me. Hopefully tomorrow. He's supposed to be here today, but he got busy on another job, so I'm getting all that taken care of. That was from the previous homeowner, not from me. Let's see here. We still have a couple of spots on the track where we'll need to add some more the dust, like the sand grit. Let's drive the train forward just a hair. And get this thing laced up. I'm really hoping that this works like I think it's going to work. And for good measure, we'll go ahead and throw in the old caboose. Okay, we hit something in the line. All right, no derailment so far. We do have some voltage drops in spots. That's just gonna be a matter of cleaning it. Oh, we derailed the train. Let's see what happened. Right here, there's our culprit. Our switch was open. Eventually I'll have all this wired in. That damn train's trying to go. Let's go power it down and get her back re-railed. Man, I still haven't made a full lap around this track yet. I had an open switch. I'm gonna get this thing re-railed right quick. Oh my God. Wouldn't you know it? Ah! All right, so we've been going for about, I've been going for about 15, 20 minutes trying to get all the obstructions off the rails, get the right of way cleared. And damn, these rocks. The ballast works great, or this type of ballast the millings are working great. It's just a matter of getting everything cleaned and finding. Oh man, I didn't hook that car up. Dang it. Boom. All right, let's just take it slow. 2 cars. Probably gonna have to give a little bit more amperage. So we got some dead spots. So I'm gonna have to clean the rails really well. That's gonna be my first priority. If I can make a full lap right now, this will be the first time. Damn, that switch will not stay closed. All right, guys, so that's gonna do this video. I'll be back with y'all once I get everything smoothed out and all the obstructions taken care of. So yeah, this is gonna be a heck of a video series. That switch is a problem. All right, guys, we'll see y'all in the next one.